These men lost their wives and children in the Ethiopia plane crash. Instead of bodies, Paul and George and his father-in-law John Kindos Karangia walked away from the site where their wives and children died with bags of soil in their hands. 3 generations of their family were on the Ethiopian Airlines flight to Kenya that crashed last week just minutes after takeoff in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, killing all 157 people on board. John Kindos Kara and Ja's wife, Anne Wangui Karangia. Their daughter, Anne Wangui Karangia, was returning home after traveling to Canada to visit her grandchildren and daughter, who worked as an accountant at an energy firm. Upon the family's arrival, Paul and George mourned his mother-in-law, wife, and children at the crash site and reflected on their last moments. When identifying the bodies of the crash victims could take up to 6 months, said Ethiopia's Transport Minister Dagmawit Mogs. She said DNA without remains of their family members to take home, and George and Karangia took soil instead. This slideshow by Photo Services. It is all they can do for now, but it does not bring them peace. We and George and his wife grew up in rural Kenya and went away to college while sending money back to their families, CBC said. They moved to Bermuda, but most recently she and the children lived in Ontario, Canada, according to the CBC. And George And George mourned his wife, who he said was everything. Now, the family has started to help with the funeral expenses and travel so the family can participate in the DNA identification and hopefully bring their loved ones home.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.